waiting for you. Your events this week is Tuesday.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the map. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity of culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Ryan Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Kyrie Irving.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Davis in at the 4. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now here's Irving. 6 to shoot. In the layup for 2. Irving's got his second basket.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Pass to Risache. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Daniels. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Thompson. To the wing on the left. Marshall passes to Irving. Shoots over Young. And again, Kyrie Irving's got 6 points.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3 level.
Pass to Lively. Young against Irving. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
It's stolen by Irving. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Davis from long range. He buries it from 3.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
And from the sideline, let's go.
assists.
Oh, who say does that?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming in the second game of a back-to-back. It must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled, and the players spoke up and the league listened. Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then it's Williams. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 4. Now here's Harden. Money from the wing. The master from the mid-range. Harden's so good at finding available space from that distance. Here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot.
The man in the middle, standing 7 foot.
Season just underway. Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA, and after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Andre Drummond, and it's Big Dog in at the 1. Pass to Battiswan. Here's the great. Just 5 on the clock. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And there's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Here's Yabusele. It's deflected. The Mayor passes to the great. Pass to the Mayor. Here's Money. To the wing, right side. The Magic need to put one up here. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
From about 19, Orlando with a rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like they'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's George. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
The Mayor passes to Miracle Man. Here's Money. To the left side wing. Pass to the Mayor. Here's the great George defending. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the high? What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Tyrese Maxey.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Big Dog. George, right side. With some arc. And it's good on the lay-in. George has gotten his second bucket.
You're muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Here's Mr. Moves. Oh, misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
That'll be one to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Mr. Moves. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Baddest one, pass to the Mayor. Here's Money. And he jams it home with authority.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Big Dog. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I mean, his length gives him an advantage over a lot of other point guards in this league.
Here's baddest one. No made baskets yet. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Mr. Moves. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. The great. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. 4th, the Magic.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's Big Dog. And a nice finish on the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Magic have got 7 of 8 in the basket. There's the drive. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Drummond.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Oh, they get a hand on To the middle. Here's the break. And it's flushed down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Yabusele out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Moves. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's the mayor. Here's Mr. Moves. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Here's Mr. Moves. Give him 8. George outside. Clock at 6. By George!
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Magic trail by 4. Here's Cowboy. No points so far. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Money. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Yabusele.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Mr. Moves. Six to shoot. Lets it fly. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Looking to end the run. The break with the bucket. The break's got 12.
Nice use of the step back to create space.
The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Mr. Moves. The rebound by Cowboy. Pass to the great. Here's the mayor. Drummond inside. Here's Mr. Moves. Here's Yabusele. Some room here for George. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Give him 8 points now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to the mayor. Charity stripe shot. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
You can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Here's Mr. Moves. 10 points for him. Big dog can't get it to go. Here's the great. Pass to the mayor. Here's the great. Here's Money. Oh, threw it down! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Orlando trailing here. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's the mayor. Drummond defending.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Here's Big Dog. And it's off from three-point range.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Miracle Man. To the left wing. Here's Money. He has 6. Here's Mr. Moves. Plenty of space. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Mr. Moves has got 12.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
And that's going to be a travel.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row, resulting in turnovers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Sixers leading. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Maxey against Junior.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have closing stats, Bart, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey in white. Dosunmu is out there with Bruce Ellis. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Now here's Giddey coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Now Ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. The only thing holding him back now is his health.
Team foul.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
Here's Bruce Ellis, and a miss there on the triple. He's in the quick start here for the Hornets. 4-point game. Giddey against Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes good on the layup. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
Pass to Vucevic. Fade away. Bridges with the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. Scoring his third straight basket. Tries.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Vucevic to stop the run.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Ball with it. 7 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too
here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Nikola Vucevic.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Good for the... Fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
White, good.
Kobe White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Ball against Giddey. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Bridges.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
Miller against White. And Miller with the block. He's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller. On defense, the Hornets. And it's White missing. Here's Ball. He's got 13. Here's the drive. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, Lemon Ball's pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Ball. Somehow ignores the tight D against the lane. Ball's got 17 now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Bulls trail by 16. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They got plenty of good players. Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Basket good. Bulls got 19 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Six to shoot. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10. For 10, double-digit perfection.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big...
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Out to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Shoots from the corner, and he gets that one to go off the front end. 23 points in the game.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
Outside, White. Pass to Dosunmu. Off the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the play with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The smack all the way over here where we are.
Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard. It's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 23.
Ball definitely has some ups now, flashing his way to the rim right there.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. We have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, Roy. Thank you. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. Now, here's Ball. He's got 25. Clock at 6. Going inside. Plays it up and takes it in. Ball's got 27 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's White, and Miller with the block.
Athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Outside ball. Drives to the hoop, and ball slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ball's got 31.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Mark Williams.
Athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Norkic checked in for Mark Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Trey Mann in for Brandon Miller. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. Now here's Ball. He's got 31, and the basket is good. 33 points for LaMelo Ball.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Ball with it. Giddey defending. Lets it fly. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about... Putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to Williams. And it's Ball in the corner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 37.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Giddy and Ball with the block.
No, sir. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. Then for the Bulls, Terry comes in for White, and Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball with it. Jones covering. Ball against Jones. And Ball gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jeffries. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
No one near Herder as he lets it fly. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Ball. 37 points for him. Crosses over, and that's 2 points on the... He's got 39.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Williams. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Smith. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Bounce pass Herder. There's a screen by Collins. Nifty move. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Now Ball. And the shot goes down. 2 points. Ball's
ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Ball against Jones. Driving inside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Ball against Herter. Pass to man. Back to Ball. Front past the arc. And the three ball is good. Ball's got 5 points. Points now in the quarter.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Jones the pass to Herter. A three ball. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Herter kicks to Jones. Here's the teardrop. And it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Ball with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beautiful reversal.
Distance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here is Smith. Williams with the block.
Excellent defensive instincts gets Williams there for the block.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Herder, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Just 3 to shoot. Deep 2 from Paul. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too. I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Whew. Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Here's Ball. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Pass the man. Ball against Jones. Pulls it from the elbow. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. Jones against Ball. Collins a screen on Ball. Jones drives in. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Ball. Non-stop scoring machine here. And good! There's another.
Nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember. And approaching some history to boot.
Picking up his second foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Vucevic, Julie Phillips, Kobe
Ball
White.
against Jones. Shoots over Ball. And the Bulls with another miss. For Charlotte, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He
maintained the fewest turnovers. And as far as the three-point shooting goes, a weakness, no doubt. They're in the bottom third of the league, and really a disappointing season for them from beyond.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bridges comes in for Williams. And Okogie subbed in for Trey Mann. Smith checked in for the Bulls.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Outside, Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And good. Hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And ball gets double teamed.
I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
White setting the bid for Jones. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column. And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, here's Ball. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Getting on a roll inside. The last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Los Angeles Lakers. Williams, and Ball gets double teamed. Nobody near Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Here's Jones. Excellent D there from Williams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now Ball. Puts up a deep 3. And it's White with the rebound. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Raptors. From deep, Herder. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And again, Chicago, no good. Charlotte has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league.
2 minutes remaining.
I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Now, here's ball. Non-stop scoring machine here. It's stolen by Smith. Herter with it. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's ball. Driving in. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about. Every time.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Herter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. Now, here's ball. .44 seconds left in the first half of the game. An easy 2 points on the lane.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Now here's White. Last game, 26 points. Pass to Dosunmu to end the run, and it's good on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Giddey against Ball. Not much in the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Substitution for your Hornets, number 23, Tremaine.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Mann. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
How about that triple? Put a cap on their run here going into the break.
opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Get ready for the NBA on. The regular season is almost over, Doris. What are you honed in on tonight?
I think, Brian, whether we're talking about pre-All-Star break where things can get a little wonky or maybe the start of the season, to me, the best teams, regardless of the time of the year it is, they are focused on staying true to their habits and remaining competitively tough. Because I don't care if you're playing guys outside the rotation that are normal. Those guys have got to bring great effort. The standard should be met nightly regardless of the circumstance.
The starters for Utah. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in at the point. Now here's Markkanen. Misses the three. Tatum with it. Above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Collier. He's covered by Holiday. Knocks it loose. Here's Collier. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. And I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Tatum. He's given them steady production and over 27 points a game. Good on the bucket.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Tatum's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Collier. He's covered by Holiday. Markkanen from long range. Rebound Boston. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the bucket by Boston. Markkanen outside to win the drought. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, a complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Now here's Markkanen. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And here's Tatum. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Jazz trail by 12. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. To halt the run. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Collier.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. And he drives in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Sexton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Absolutely electric. Colin Sexton with a little flair.
Celtics lead by 9. Now here's Holiday. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And that was good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Jazz trail by 11. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Outside White. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Brown. Now White. 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum. White against Markkanen. Oh! Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 5, the Jazz.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Tatum against Markkanen. Shoots from 14. Tatum can't hit. Jazz trail by 9. Now Clarkson, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through the play. Nice aggressiveness.
Pass to Brown. On the take. Kessler with a rebound. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Clarkson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game. Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also
numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Clarkson. Markkanen with it. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Clarkson against Brown. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 6 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Tatum. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Holiday. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Clarkson against Brown. Clarkson outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Celtics making a change here. Warford's checked in. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Now here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Brown. The game now all tied up. He's got 13.
Well, Jordan Clarkson could be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Sexton against White. Some room here for Holiday. Oh, trades the 19-footer. And the Celtics lead by 2. Utah's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Clarkson up top, defended by Brown. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 15 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Left side Holiday. Utah grabs the miss. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Brown. Clarkson against Brown. Hand stolen by Porzingis. They've got numbers for the finish. And Brown with the stuff.
How about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Clarkson against Brown. Clarkson with the ball. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Three-pointer Holiday. Clarkson grabs a miss. On offense, here's Utah. Marking it outside. Clarkson against Horford. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, this is what they want from Jordan Clarkson. He's in the flow off. Offensively, and so they continue to make sure he's touching the ball.
Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Holiday from long range. They get it back. Porgy. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. And you don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Now here's Clarkson. 21 points in the game. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air, and he'll finish.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Boston. Tatum, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for White.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's Clarkson. Horford pulls it in. Back to Pritchard. Shoots from 12. That shot is off.